reverse its illegal and unilateral actions of 5th of August 2019 and take necessary steps to create an environment conducive for meaningful dialogue for peaceful resolution of Kashmir dispute. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and world over will observe Black Day tomorrow to reject all unconstitutional and illegal imperialist measures taken by the Indian government on August 5, 2019. And now the news in detail. Meeting of the Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif in the chair. The meeting is discussing matters of national importance. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has assured government's complete cooperation and rehabilitation of flood-affected people. In a tweet today, the Prime Minister said he also extended the assurance during his interaction with the flood-affected people of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa today. The Prime Minister said rehabilitation and service of the flood-affected people is a national mission, no matter which political party or region we belong to. Shahbaz Sharif said, Pakistan is our homeland and it is our collective responsibility to serve it. The Senate today unanimously passed a resolution paying rich tributes to the brave soldiers of Pakistan Army who embraced martyrdom in the recent incident of helicopter crash during flood relief operations in Balochistan. The resolution moved by Senator Sarfaraz Bukti appreciated the services of the security forces and carrying out relief efforts to help the flood-hit people in various parts of the country, including Balochistan. The House also acknowledged services of the security forces for peace and stability in the country. Finance Minister Miftah Ismail says the government is giving a prime focus to effective structural reforms to ensure sustainable and inclusive economic growth in the country. Talking to a delegation of Asian Development Bank in Islamabad today, he acknowledged the ADB's role in pursuing reforms agenda through various projects in Pakistan. The ADB delegation apprised the minister about the progress of various projects being undertaken by the bank in Pakistan, especially in the areas of energy and social protection. The delegation reiterated that the institution partnership strategy for Pakistan 2021-25 is in complete consonance with the vision of the government. Pakistan and Japan have agreed to strengthen bilateral political, economic and trade relations. An understanding came to this effect during a meeting between Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto and his Japanese counterpart Yoshimasa Hayashi on the sidelines of the 29th ASEAN Regional Forum ministerial meeting in Cambodia today. The two foreign ministers reiterated to increase bilateral ties at all levels to give momentum to Pak-Japan relations. They discussed various aspects of Pakistan-Japan relations, which have continuously grown in the last 70 years. They also agreed to stay engaged on the regional and international issues of mutual interest. Pakistan and Singapore have agreed to enhance bilateral dialogue and cooperation. The understanding was reached at a meeting between Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari and his Singaporean counterpart, Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan, on the sidelines of the 29th ASEAN Regional Forum ministerial meeting in Cambodian capital Phnom Penh today. The two foreign ministers discussed the potential of bilateral trade and economic cooperation between the two countries. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari expressed admiration for Singapore's development model and the lessons it offered to developing countries, including Pakistan. The foreign minister emphasized the importance accorded by Pakistan to its relations with Singapore. He also expressed Pakistan's keen desire to enhance its collaboration with ASEAN. Noting the importance of regular high-level exchanges between the two countries, the two foreign ministers agreed to remain in close contact to maintain the momentum in bilateral relations. Commander Defence Forces of Hungary, Lieutenant General Ramil Sendi, called on Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmad Babar Sidhu in Islamabad today. The visiting dignitary appreciated sound professionalism of PAF personnel and also acknowledged the achievements made by the PAF over the years, especially through indigenization. The air chief highlighted that both countries enjoy cordial relations and reiterated his resolve to further enhance the existing bilateral cooperation between the PAF and Hungarian Air Force. Both the dignitaries agreed to further revitalize defense ties, including training and indigenous production. Various matters of professional interest in regional security also came under discussion during the meeting. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar has called upon India to reverse its illegal and unilateral actions of 5th of August 2019 and take necessary steps to create an environment conducive for meaningful dialogue for peaceful resolution of the Kashmir dispute. Speaking at the weekly news briefing in Islamabad this afternoon, he said India has issued millions of fake domiciles aimed at demographic engineering in order to turn the Kashmiri Muslim majority into a minority shut down on this occasion. The illegally detained chairman of all parties Hurriyat Conference, Musarrat Alam Bhatt, has said that August 5, 2019 is one of the blackest days in the history of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a message from Indian jail, he said Kashmir is an internationally recognized disputed territory and scrapping of its special status by India is not only a violation of the United Nations resolutions on Kashmir, but also a blatant violation of the international law. Pakistan will observe Yawm-e-Istehsal on tomorrow to mark the completion of third year of Indian military siege of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and denounce illegal, immoral and unconstitutional steps to strip its special status. The government has planned a series of activities, including seminars and conferences, to mark the Yawm-e-Istehsal and express solidarity with the oppressed Kashmiri people. Rallies in their support will be staged across the country with vibrant participation of people from all walks of life. The whole nation will give a message to their Kashmiri brethren that the people of Pakistan will always stand with them in their just struggle for right to independence and against the atrocities committed by the Indian forces. The civil society organizations will also arrange seminars and other programs to highlight gross human rights violations against the Kashmiri people. On August 5, 2019, the Modi-led Bharatiya Janata Party government struck down Articles 370 and 35A of the Indian Constitution, thereby scrapping the law that granted Kashmir its special status. At least 3 soldiers have been killed in a fresh breakout of fighting between Armenia and Azerbaijan in the disputed enclave of Nagorno-Karabakh. And finally, we have the weather report for you. Hot and humid weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with wind and thunder showers is expected at isolated places in Kashmir, Punjab, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and northeast Balochistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.